Hello students. In this video you will learn how to calculate deceased partner's share in accrued profit. Okay, now in case of retirement of a partner, in the retirement of a partner we have seen how to calculate accrued profit, the share of retiring partners in accrued profit. But here whose share we are calculating? The partner who have died. So for that we say deceased partner, the partner who have died, ताका आमी कितें म्हणटली? Deceased partner share in accrued profit. Okay. So under this topic we have seen two methods, but something new that you are going to learn is the third method. You will understood once we solve the problem. So if the death of a partner occurs on any day during the year, then the executor of the deceased partner are entitled to the share of profits earned by the firm from the beginning of the year to the date of death. Now when I was explaining you this concept, the concept of accrued profit, I have told you all one thing in retirement chapter. When we require or when there is a need to calculate accrued profit, when a partner, retires in the middle of accounting year. Similarly, in death, when a partner dies in the middle of accounting year. म्हणल्यार कितें? Let's say for example, the financial year is ending on 31st March. Every year एक बिझनसाचे financial year end केन्ना जाता? 31st March. Not necessarily you will every time you will get 31st March only. You can even get 31st December. So please see that date properly what is given in the question. So let us assume that in this example that I am giving you all, in that example the financial year ending is on 31st March. आता suppose 31st March 2020 year end झाले म्हणजे 1st April it started 2019 and it ended on 31st March 2020. Next accounting year start झाले on 1st April 2020 which will end on 31st March 2021. आता ही date आणि ही date, the start of accounting year and this is the start of accounting year date and this is the end of accounting year date. So ही date आणि ही date सोडून हाजे मदीं केन्ना सपोज पार्टनर रिटायर्ड जाता किंवा पार्टनर is dead in middle of these two dates, this can be something else also. You have to read the question for that and see what is the start of accounting year and end of the accounting year. ह्यो दोन्ही डेट सोडून हाजे मदीं सपोज पार्टनर रिटायर्ड जाता किंवा he is dead, then in such case there is a need to calculate accrued profit. There is a need to calculate accrued profit in that current year. आता suppose हे year चलताले, this year was going on आणि मदींच on 30th June 2020 एक partner retired जाता किंवा the partner is dead on the same date. Then you have to calculate accrued profit from this date till this date. ताचे तातून profit कितलें आसा? जो कोण partner retired जाता किंवा the partner who is dead, from this date till this date, what is the share of retiring partner in the accrued profit in case if it is retirement, or what is the share of deceased partner in accrued profit if it is a death of a partner. So that you have to calculate. So the concept is not different, concept is same what we have already seen in case of retirement of a partner. Okay, you will understand once I show you this part. Okay, see, hanga itle dila ki when there is a death of a partner, we have to calculate accrued profit if the partner is dead in the middle of accounting year. Okay, आनीक ते जे accrued profit आमी calculate करतात for deceased partner, that has to be given to whom? Executor of the deceased partner will get that amount. कित्याक that partner is already dead. So how we will get the amount? The whoever is the executor of that dead partner, he will get that amount. Okay, so इतलेत लक्षान घेयात. Then come to this part. It is calculated. What is calculated? Accrued profit is calculated by following any of the approaches. So there are two approaches, on time basis and second is on turnover or sales basis. So time basis जो आसा, don't look at this part now. On time basis concept जो आसा तो आमी already retirement of a partner ह्या चॅप्टरान आमी already cover up केल्लो आसा, because in that we have already seen how to calculate accrued profit on the basis of previous year profit, last yearaचे profit घेवन accrued profit आमी कशी calculate करतली. Similarly, there is another method that we have seen is that taking the average profit, how we can calculate accrued profit. Now what is new that you are going to learn in the death of a partner is this new method on turnover or on sales basis. हाजी वयल्यान आमी already problem घेतिल्ले आसा in retirement of a partner. This we have not taken. This is something new in this death of a partner chapter. So now when I am taking a problem, I will take problem on this method as well as on this method also, so that in a line you can understand how the problems can come, whether it is a retirement or whether it is a death. So let us just see this part on turnover or on sales basis. Sales म्हणजे कितें? त्या वर्साक बिझनसान कितले सामान विकले, that is called as sales. Okay, what is the amount of goods that the business have sold in that particular year, that information will be given to you. That amount is called as sales. So how to calculate accrued profit based on turnover or based on sales? This is the formula which you have to apply. Accrued profit is equal to sales till the date of death. Kitlo sales जाला till the date of death, meaning this you have to take. If this accounting year was going on, the partner is dead, let's say on this date. So from this date till this date, what is the amount of goods that the business have sold in this period from 1st April 2020 till 30th June 2020? What is the amount of goods that the business have sold? That is called as sales till the date of death, multiplied by percentage of profit to sales. So for that you will be applying this formula, how to calculate percentage of profit to sales. The formula is profit multiplied by 100 divided by sales. So हाजी बरोबर तुम्ही होय formula लक्षान घेवपाक जाय, because here you have to write the percentage. Okay, so how to calculate the percentage of profit to sale using this formula, multiplied by share of deceased partner. So if you see in this formula, what is different? Only this part is different, because in this case we take last year's profit, but in the average profit we take average profit, but this part and this part remains constant. But in the third case, these two things will change, the last part will remain constant. So हे मातशें लक्षान घेयात, and even this formula. So this is something new that you are going to learn in this video, which you have not learned in the retirement of a partner. So for that reason I am taking this topic, accrued profit, okay, for the deceased partner. So let us start with the problem now. Okay, so what is given in the question? Let us write that first. Okay, now here I have written students on top so that you can understand this question is based on which method. So here we are calculating accrued profit for the partner who is dead. ताजो शेअर कितलो आसा तो आमी हातून कॅल्कुलेट करतली इन अक्रूड प्रॉफिट एंड वीच मेथड वी आर टेकिंग हियर बेस्ड ऑन प्रिवियस इयर्स प्रॉफिट. अशें तुमकां क्वेश्चनान दिल्लें नासतलें. यू हॅव टू रीड द क्वेश्चन एंड यू हॅव टू अंडरस्टँड वीच मेथड यू आर गोइंग टू यूज हियर टू कॅल्कुलेट अक्रूड प्रॉफिट, वीच फॉर्म्युला यू हॅव टू यूज हियर to calculate accrued profit. That you will understand only by reading the question. But sadhyak tumka samajpa khatir I have written here based on previous year's profit. So what is given? X, Y and Z are partners sharing in the ratio of 3:2:1. Okay, so who are the partners? What is the information given? Given is that X, Y and Z were partners running the business in this ratio, that is 3:2:1. So this we can write it as 3 plus 2 5 plus 1 6. So 3/6, 2/6 and 1/6. R dies on 16th June. Okay, R dies on which date? 16th June 2016. Then what is given? The profit for the year ending 31st March 2016 was rupees 36,000. Now in this line they have not mentioned towards C whether it is on the previous method. Okay, sometimes this will be given, calculate Y share of profit based on previous year's profit. Hanga dille asa, but some questions it might not be given that you have to use previous year's profit method. So look at the information what is given and think which information is given, what method you can apply, which formula you can apply, what they are telling you indirectly here, which method to use. Looking at the information only you can make out that here you have to calculate using the last year's or previous year's profit. Okay, so what is the previous year's profit given? Previous year's profit is given as rupees 36,000. Calculate Y's share of profit based on previous year's profit. Also pass journal entry. Okay, we have to calculate the share of deceased partner in accrued profit, and also we have to pass journal entry for that. Now journal entry will be the same what you have already studied for this topic in retirement of a partner. Okay, that will be the same. So what is different? Only that given here that Y is dead on so and so date. हरशी आमकां रिटायरमेंट ऑफ अ प्रॉब्लमान कितें दिल्लें आसता? Y retires on so and so date. So only that is a difference. Okay, so who is retiring here? This Y. So I will just put this in this box so that you should understand that Y is dead. So and this partner is dead. Okay, so this is the information what is already given to us. So we have to apply this formula on the basis of previous year's profit. Accrued profit is equal to last year's profit multiplied by the time period multiplied by the share of deceased partner. So last year's profit already dille asa questionan, that is 36,000. We have to calculate what? Time period. Share of deceased partner is already given in the question, that Y was having 2/6 share in the profits. So that is also given. What we have to calculate is time period. So how to calculate the time period? Okay, now when this year ended, the profit for the year ending 31st March 2016, it ended. So the next accounting year must have started on 1st April 2016, and when the partner is dead on this date, that is 16 June 2016. So please see how I am writing the date. Last year केन्ना एंड जाला ते दिल्ले आसा 31st March year एंड जाता जाल्यार अकाउंटिंग year स्टार्ट केन्ना जाता जालें on 1st April 2016. So this year started before it end, before this year ended, in between only this partner Y is dead on 16th June 2016. So from this day till this day you have to count the number of month. So how are you going to calculate? This is April. So April full month partner is there, April, May, but for June the partner is there for only half month. It is not completely 3 months. Partner is there only for 16, so you can take approximately 15 days. So partner is there only for half month in June. So how are you going to write? Time period 1, 2 and this is half. So 2 upon 5 upon 12. So out of 12 months, this partner Y who is dead was alive in this accounting year for 2.5 month. So 2.5 upon 12. So time period we have calculated. Now we can use the formula accrued profit of deceased partner. Usually what we write in case of retirement of a partner, accrued profit of retired partner. Here we write accrued profit of deceased partner, meaning the partner who is dead. Last year profit, we are using last year's profit method. So last year's profit multiplied by time period, okay, multiplied by share of deceased partner. आनी एक डिफरन्स कितें येता, यूजली इन केस ऑफ रिटायरमेंट आमी हांगा कितें बरयतात, शेअर ऑफ रिटायर्ड पार्टनर बरयतात, बट हांगा कितें येतलें, शेअर ऑफ डिजीज्ड पार्टनर. प्लीज कीप दॅट इन मायंड. ओके, सो नाव लेट अस सबस्टिट्यूट. लास्ट इयर प्रॉफिट कितलें आसा गिवन इन द क्वेश्चन 36,000. टायम पिरियड कितलो कॅल्कुलेट केला आमी 2 upon 5 upon 12. 12 months are there in a year. Out of 12 months, this partner was there only for 2.5 months, multiplied by share of deceased partner. Who is dead? Which partner is dead? Sorry, why I have written here R? This is Y. Extremely sorry. Y dies on 16 June 2016. Okay, so what was the share of Y in old profit sharing ratio? It was 2 upon 6. So write it here, 2 upon 6. Okay, so if you calculate this, you will get rupees 2,500. Use calculator. Okay, now we have calculated the share of deceased partner in accrued profit. That we have calculated. Calculate Y share of profit based on previous year's profit. We have already calculated. Y is getting in this year how much? 2,500. Also pass journal entry. We have to pass your journal entry also. So हो जो accrued profit आसा तो deceased partneraक मेळपाक जाय, because it is a profit. So that partner should get this much amount. So the deceased partner's capital account will be credited. The partner who is dead, his capital account will be credited by this amount. So I will write it like this. Credit means 2. Who is a deceased partner here? Y. Who is dead? Y. So you have to write Y's capital. Y is means Y is dead. So to deceased partner's capital account, who is dead, who is deceased partner here? Y. So Y's capital account is credited by rupees 2,500. ताजो अकाउंट आमी क्रेडिट करतात फ्रॉम which account? Profit and loss suspense account. Profit and loss suspense account. It will be debited from this account and credited to the deceased partner's capital account, that is Y's capital account. How you have to write the narration? Being deceased partner capital, okay, paying diseased partner's capital account is credited by accrued profit. Being deceased partner's capital account is credited by accrued profit, you can write. Also you can write being deceased partner share in accrued profit credited to his capital account, whichever way. Only thing you should mention that credited and whose capital account is credited and what is credited in his account. Okay, so this is how the journal entry will come. Please write it in a proper format. Okay, here this amount is a debit amount, this is a credit amount. Before that LF column will come. This is particulars. Okay, the format is already given to you all. According to the format you all write this journal entry. So either this journal entry can be asked in the question for the board exam, either they will ask you to calculate this amount. Okay, now the exam that you will be answering for 8 marks, you might get a question wherein you have to calculate this. For in that 8 marks question only, or separate question might be given wherein you have to calculate this amount using any of these three methods: last year's profit or average profit or sales or turnover. Okay, so we have done one problem on based on previous year's profit. Let us go to the second question. Second question is on the basis of average profit. Okay, the second method under the topic on time basis. First was on previous year profit. We have solved one problem on that. Second is on the basis of average profit. Okay, so let us see what information is given. PQR are partners in a ratio of 4:3:3. Okay, so what is given? Given is that P, Q and R were running the business in this ratio 4:3:3. So this we can write it as 3 plus 4 plus 3, 7 plus 3, 10. Okay, so 4 upon 10, 3 upon 10 and 3 upon 10. Then R dies on 1st August 2016. R dies on 1st August 2016. This date is important, so I am writing this information. They agree to calculate deceased partner's profit of the current year on the basis of average profit of last 3 years. So what they are telling you, to calculate deceased partner's profit using which method? Using average profit method. Okay, because here it is clearly mentioned they agree to calculate deceased partner's profit of the current year. जो कोण पार्टनर मेला ताजो करंट वर्साक कितले प्रॉफिट आसा that you have to calculate on the basis of average profit of the last 3 years. Okay, so their profits are given to calculate average profit. The profits on 31st March for the year 2014, 2015 and 2016, 3 years म्हटला न्ही average profit. So 3 yearsaचे profit दिल्ले आसा 40,000, 54,000 and 62,000 respectively. Calculate as share of profit. Okay, so you have to use average profit formula over here. You have already studied this in the first chapter under the topic calculation of goodwill. Super profit method, average profit method. So just use the part of average profit, how to calculate average profit. Okay, so first we have to calculate what? Average profit. Okay, average profit as a formula कितें? Total profit upon number of years. So here they are telling you to calculate average profit on the basis of 3 years. So 3 वर्साचे तुमकां profit दिल्लें आसा, that is 40,000, 54,000 and 62,000. So write all this: 40,000 plus 54,000 plus 62,000 how many years profit these are given? 3 years. So 1, 2, 3. So upon 3. Okay. Add all this. If you add all this, you will get 1,56,000 divide by 3. Okay. You will get answer as rupees 52,000. So what is the average profit of 3 years? It is 52,000. Average profit ready आसा. आता आमकां time period calculate करपाक जाय. For how many months this partner was there in the business? So let us write तांचो business केन्ना end जाता? 31st Marchak. Okay, that means when the accounting year must have started 1st April. When the partner is dead, he is dead on this date 1st August 2016. So that accounting year, in this accounting year, the start of accounting year was on 1st April 2016. ह्या वर्सा हे वर्स स्टार्ट जालें ऑन 1st April 2016 आनी पार्टनर मोदीच केन्ना एक्सपायर्ड जाता. He is expiring on, okay, I will just write here 2. He is expiring on this date, that is 1st August means 08 2016. So from this date till this date you have to calculate the number of month for which he was alive in this accounting year. Okay, so April full month he was there, April, May, June, July. August will not come because when he is dead on first day of August month. So when he is dead on first day of August month, we are not going to take that August month. कळ्ळें न्ही. सपोज खंयचोय पार्टनर रिटायर जाता किंवा ही इज डेड ऑन द फर्स्ट डे ऑफ that month will not be considered. So April, May, June and July. So time period कितलो जातलो? कितले months जाले? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 upon 12. Okay, now let us use the formula. Accrued profit of deceased partner is equal to, this will remain constant, time period, okay, and share of deceased partner. These two things will remain constant. If it is average profit method, hanga instead of last year's profit, what you will write? Average profit. And you have to see what information is given, accordingly you have to calculate. Okay, average profit we got. How much is the average profit? 52,000 multiplied by the time period we have already calculated, 4 upon 12. Share of deceased partner, who is dead, who dies on 1st August? Partner R. So ताचो share कितलो आशिल्लो? 3 upon 10. Okay, so if you calculate this, you will get answer as rupees 5,200. Okay, 52,000 multiplied by 4. Yes, 5,200. So this is the share of accrued, this is the share of deceased partner in accrued profit. How the journal entry will come? How to write the journal entry? Firstly, we are going to credit which account? The partner who is dead, ताचो capital account आमी credit करतली by this amount. So credit means we have to write 2. So 2R's capital account will be credited by 5,200. From which account we are going to credit? From profit and loss suspense account. So profit and loss suspense account debit जातलो by 5,200. Narration you can write as being deceased partner's capital account credited by accrued profit. or by deceased partner share in accrued profit is credited to his account. Like that also you can write. So this is how the journal entry will come. This is the journal entry. Okay, so either this can come in the question, either this amount they can ask. So this is not so difficult problem. You just need to calculate average profit, substitute it over here, and rest is same like the first method that we have seen. Okay, now we are going to take the problem on the basis of sales. As I have told you, there are three methods which you can use to calculate accrued profit, that you have to see according to the what question or what information is given in the problem. So first two methods we have seen on time basis, last year's profit method, average profit method. The last method is on turnover or on sales basis. Okay, so we will see how to solve this question. This is something new that you are learning in this video, which you have not learned in the retirement of a partner. Okay, so listen carefully. So let us write first what is given. A, B and C are partners sharing in the ratio of 2:2:1. So who are the partners? A, B and C. They are sharing profits and losses in this ratio, which we can write it as 2/5, 2/5 and 1/5. Who is dead? A dies. Okay, A is dead. So I will just put it in the bracket. A is dead on which date? A dies on 30th June 2017. Then sales and profit for the year ended 31st March 2017 were rupees 2,40,000. So sales and profit for the year ending, this was how much? Sales was 2 lakh, chalyar profit was 40,000. So here it is given, sales is how much? 2 lakh and profit was how much? 40,000. Then what is given? The sales from 1st April to 30th June. 30th June is the date when the partner is dead. So the sales till the date of death of a partner is how much? Sales till the date of death. Please see this date correctly. The dates will be given and you have to compare the sales from 1st April, accounting year started on this date, and till this date. 30th June is what date? The date when the partner is dead, when A dies on 30th June. So sales till the date of death is given as how much? 60,000. Okay. See, this sales is different and this sales is different. This sales and profit was of the previous year. Okay, when the accounting year ended on 31st March 2017. But when it started on 1st April 2017, the sales till the date of the death of partner A was how much? Was 60,000. So this is the last year's sales and this is the current year's sales in which year the partner is dead. So you have to read carefully because in this question you will be getting two sales amount. So you need to identify what is the sales of the last year and what is the current sale till the date of the death, that you have to identify. Okay, so once this is done, what is given? Calculate A share of profit and also pass the journal entry. So who is dead? Partner A. So ताजो share in accrued profit आमकां calculate करचो पडटलो using what method? Sales. Because looking at this information you should understand what method they are asking you to use over here to calculate accrued profit. It is not last year's profit. It is neither the average profit because your sales, profit, these figures are given. So you should understand that you have to use sales or turnover method to calculate accrued profit of the deceased partner. Okay, so before I proceed, I will just show you all first what is the formula of calculating accrued profit is equal to sales till the date of death, okay, multiplied by percentage of profit to sales multiplied by share of deceased partner. So if you see the formula over here, in this formula you do not require to calculate time period. आमकां ह्या फॉर्म्युलान टायम पिरियडाची गरज ना. सी इन दिस केस टायम पिरियड वॉज देर, but in this method there is no need to calculate time period, but what there is need to calculate is percentage of profit to sales. So I will calculate this first and then I will use this formula. Okay, so first formula that you have to use is to calculate percentage of profit to sales. Now this is of last year's, this both the figure you will take of last year. So these two figures you will take and you will calculate what is the percentage of profit to sales. Formula is profit upon sales multiplied by 100. Please remember, this is in this formula you have to calculate profit and sales, the percentage of profit to sales using the last year's figure, not the sales till the date of that sale. This is not that sales, this is this sales which is of last year. So last year profit कितले आशिल्ले 40,000. What was the sales in the last year? 2 lakh multiplied by 100. Okay, so if you calculate this you will get, I think so, 20%. Yes. Okay, if you calculate this you get 20%. Why I am writing here percent? Because multiplied by 100. Multiplied by 100 means what? You have to write it in the percentage form. Okay, so if we want to write it in a percentage form, this we can write it as 20 upon 100. If we don't want to write this percentage, how we can write it in this way, 20 upon 100. Okay, I hope you all know percentage means the denominator will come it as 100. Okay, so this we can write it as 20 upon 100. Because why I am telling you this, when you are going to substitute this figure in the formula, the main formula, you cannot write like this 20%. You have to write it as 20 upon 100. Okay, so accrued profit of deceased partner is equal to, formula is sales till the date of death, sales till the date of death, okay, multiplied by percentage of profit to sales, okay, and multiplied by share of deceased partner. Only this is the same, this is constant what we have used in the previous formula, but these two are different. Share of deceased partner we already have. Who is dead? A is dead. So what was the share in the old profit sharing ratio? 2 upon 5. We have this information. Percentage of profit to sales, that also we have calculated here, 20 upon 100. Okay, and sales till the date of death is how much? Sales till the date of death is 60,000. So we can substitute now in this. Sales till the date of death is 60,000 multiplied by percentage of profit to sales is 20 upon 100 multiplied by share of deceased partner is 2 upon 5. Okay, so if you calculate this, you will get answer as rupees 2,400. Okay, so we have calculated this accrued profit of deceased partner using which method? Using sales method or turnover basis method. and they have also told us to pass the journal entry. So to whom we are giving this 2400? To the partner who is dead. So who is dead in this case? Partner A. So A's capital account will be credited by this amount 2400, and from which account we are going to minus it? We are going to minus it from profit and loss suspense account. So profit and loss suspense account will be debited by 2400 and it will be credited to the deceased partner's capital account. Who is a deceased partner in this problem? Partner A. So to A's capital account will be credited by 2400. Narration: being deceased partner capital account credited by accrued profit. Okay, so this is how journal entry will come. Okay, so this is something new, students. Please learn the formulas. Okay, in order to use this formula, first you have to calculate percentage of profit to sales. This is not so difficult, it is very easy. Don't make sales upon profit, it is profit upon sales. I have seen students making such mistakes. So see the formula carefully. Okay, and on this method, okay, we will solve another problem. Okay, so that on this method also we have solved at least minimum 2 problems on the sales. So this is also on the basis of sales. Okay, so firstly let us see what is given in the question. Given is that A, B and C were partners sharing profits in the ratio of 5:3:2. So 5:3:2, which we can write it as 5/10, 3/10, 2/10. Now who is dead? A dies on 31st May 2018. This partner is no more. Okay, so when he is dead? He dies on A dies on 31st May 2018. Then the sales and profit for the year ending 31st December 2017 were 4 lakh and rupees 80,000. So हांगा आमकां sales and profit of the last year is given. Okay, last year's sales कितलो आशिल्लो? Sales was 4 lakh. See, it is given sales and profit. So sales amount will be given first, profit amount will be given later. So sales was how much? 4 lakh and profit was how much of last year? 80,000. Okay, then the sales up to 31st May 2018. 31st May is what date? The date when the partner is dead. The date on which partner A dies. So the sales up to the date of death of partner A is given, which is amounted to 1,50,000. Okay, so what is given? Sales till the date of death is equal to rupees 1,50,000. So this information is given to us. What we have to calculate? Calculate a share of profit, also pass journal entry. Okay, so the first thing that I have told you all, when we are using this method, the third method, okay, the third method wherein you have to calculate the accrued profit on the basis of turnover, on the basis of sale. Before using this formula, you have to use this formula to calculate the percentage of profit to sale. So we have to calculate that first. Percentage of profit to sales is equal to, okay, profit upon sales multiplied by 100. Now this is based on last year. Okay, profit कितने दिला 80,000. Sales we are going to take off last year, so that is 4 lakh, not this sales multiplied by 100. So if you calculate this, okay, you will get answer as 20%, which we can write it as 20 upon 100. 20% means we can write it as 20 upon 100. Okay, now we can use the main formula, that is accrued profit of deceased partner is equal to sales till date of death. Okay, sales till date of death multiplied by percentage of profit to sales multiplied by share of deceased partner. Okay, so what is the sales till the date of death? It is 1,50,000 multiplied by percentage of profit to sales is what we have just calculated, 20 upon 100 multiplied by share of deceased partner, who is dead, partner A. So what was his share? 5 upon 10. Okay, so if you calculate this, you will get rupees 15,000. So what is the accrued profit share? What is the share of deceased partner? In accrued profit, it is 15,000. So how to write the journal entry now? Who is dead in this case? Partner A. So A's capital account will be credited by this amount, that is 15,000. It will be deducted from which account? Profit and loss suspense account. So profit and loss suspense account will be debited by 15,000 and it will be credited to the A's capital account. Narration: being deceased partners capital account credited by accrued profit. Okay, so this is how journal entry will come. So if you see journal entry, it is same whether we use average profit method, whether we use last year's profit method, or whether we use even sales. Journal entry will remain the same, but only this amount, the way of calculating this amount will differ depending upon what information is given to us in the problem. So with this topic, okay, I have completed how to calculate accrued profit in case of a deceased partner. Okay, so we have used the previous year's profit, for which I have taken one problem. Average profit also we have seen, another one problem I have taken. And question number 3 and 4 is completely based on turnover, which is also known as sales basis. So this is something new that you have learned, for which purpose I have taken 2 problems on this method. So just study that carefully, because you will get 1 or 2 questions in the exam, board exam, as well as in this 8 marks problem that you are going to solve in the second test. You have to calculate accrued profit, whether it is for the retired partner or whether it is for the deceased partner, using any of these 3 methods. Okay, so study this method carefully, and please remember that when we calculate accrued profit, when the partner is dead in middle of the accounting year, only then we calculate the accrued profit. Similarly, in case of a retirement, when the partner is dead in between the accounting year, only then we calculate accrued profit for the retiring partner. Okay, that's all in this video. Thank you.